Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of History of Terms and Phrases, a series that goes through a history of wacky, strange, and nonsensical terms and phrases throughout time. Today's term that we're going to be discussing today is the counting method 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. This term is usually used specifically when a person is counting time like seconds. The main reason why you say Mississippi in between the numbers is because when you say Mississippi, it gives a rough match on like the seconds on a clock and gives you a convenient way to measure time while you're doing a task. Let's say like counting down when something is baking, or using it to play hide and seek, which, fun fact, that's what it was traditionally used for. But one question I'd like to propose is, why Mississippi? Why specifically this state? Well, don't get me wrong, it's one of the longest state names with 11 letters. But why not any other state that has a longer name? Like the Carolinas, which both have a total of 13 letters. Same with Massachusetts. Wouldn't saying one of those state names give a more accurate measure of seconds on a clock? I can totally picture, someone saying 1 Massachusetts, 2 Massachusetts, it rolls off the tongue. And it also just would logically make sense. Also, to further my little argument here, I would like to point you guys to this website called Theory, MIT.education, link in description. They basically said everything I have said, and it also scientifically proves why counting in Mississippi is inaccurate. They do this experiment by how they interview 24 people, 12 male and 12 female, and they evaluate the efficiency of each word by measuring the time it takes each subject to count to 10 using each word. It was avocado, elephant, Mississippi, and I think Massachusetts. But those are the words they were using. And they would randomly permute the order in which subjects recite the words to account for task fatigue. And the results show that Mississippi is 11.0 seconds with a standard deviation of 1.77 seconds. Thus, we can all conclude, this is all quote from the website, by the way, Mississippi is not only inaccurate on average, but it's also unreliable. The graph shows that the word with the lowest second count is elephant, with the male saying it 8.1 seconds and the female saying it 9.4 seconds. So, to conclude this section of this video, I'm going to say that basically the theory why people don't say any other term, like elephant, which is the lowest one and can be more kind of accurate, is because I feel like it's so widespread, especially in America, and people just must think it must make sense, but they don't really look into it. So, with that out of the way, of disproving why it's very inaccurate, let's get into the origins of this term. Well, my theory is that it was said a time after Mississippi was founded as a state in December 10th, 1817. So it has to be kind of after that, right? Well, thanks to the Redditor u/Gnorn, I think that's how you say it, another link in description, the earliest this term was spotted was in a 1936 book called How to Use Psychology in the Workplace. It was specifically used to research the section of the book stair climbing. Here's a quote from the book. Various methods of using muscles yield varying efficiencies. In climbing stairs, for instance, the most efficient rate is 1 step about every second, every 1.2 seconds. To be exact, this can be gauged individually without the help of a stopwatch, like counting 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, etc. This comes close to indicating a second to each count. So we can conclude that this term had the same meaning from the jump, and people have found it useful to count daily and even small tasks like stair climbing, apparently. So, to where it was first started, though, I really couldn't find anything. That's just how most terms I cover in this series kind of is. So, my rough estimate, it would be after Mississippi was founded. So, it would be like December 10th, 1817. And so its first term was spotted in 1936. So my best estimate, it would be like early 1900s to late 1800s. That's my best guess. So in conclusion, this term should be very accurate, but scientifically it really is not really accurate. And I would encourage others to find another word that they could use to count actually time. So, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. So if you want more, comments if you want more. So yeah, see you guys.